Ms. Shah, what would you like to say to that?
I think the whole Maharashtra is mourning today. We've lost son of the soil. We have lost a Lokaneta across party lines. He was known as Dada. He was the elder brother for Maharashtra. 44 years into politics. 6 times he took he was sworn in as the DCM. He has held important portfolios of Maharashtra, Jal Sampada, like water and conservation, finance, agriculture. He was son of the soil. He himself was the agriculture, cooperative sector. So, and he had a firm grip on the administration. Once he felt that this is for the people, for the common man, he would ensure that the work benefits and that it's done in a time bound manner. Extremely disciplined, extremely hardworking, extreme. The person who knew the subject very very well, and therefore no IS officer could take him for a ride. And therefore, while coming to Ajit Dada, everyone would have been well learned, studied the subject, and then only they would make a presentation to Ajit Dada. For us, it is a vacuum. A vacuum has been created by Maharashtra, but we as Mahayuti, we have lost a family member, as said by Eknath Raoji Shinde, our DCM and our Pramukh Neta, that he's lost an elder brother. And therefore, with that in mind, we as a family would look after the Pawars. My sincere and heartfelt condolences to the Pawar family and the entire NCP family. Today is a black day in Maharashtra, and the entire Maharashtra is grieving across party lines. Today is not the day to play politics, but to offer sincere condolences to the family.
Absolutely, absolutely. Of course, when we talk about the politics that has broken out over this as well, one would hope that perhaps some parties and some of the leaders would hold off at least until the last rites are finished. That being said, Mr. Varun Singh, let me come to you on that as well. What do you think Ajit Pawar's legacy should be remembered as? An administrator, strategist, a mass leader? What would you say defines him?
So his party had a very limited influence, maybe Marathwada, maybe Western Maharashtra to an extent, a major extent in Western Maharashtra, Pune and all. But he was a mass leader across the state. He kept on touring the state whenever it was needed. And one more thing that Susieben just said, I would like to take it ahead from there, that he was someone who knew how the administration bureaucracy worked. He was someone who knew how to handle the bureaucrats. It is very difficult to handle the IAS, IPS officers because they are the one who are in power 24/7, 365 days, unlike the politicians who come and go after elections. But because Ajit Pawar has been there in power for a very long time, he knew how to get work done, which was very important, how to get file passed, because it is the bureaucrat who signed the files ultimately and then it was passed, and he knew how to get it done, which was needed. There's a vacuum that has been created, absolutely, and it cannot be filled. But time again heals everything, and I'm sure that there would be someone from the NCP who will come in, and there are multiple instances of people, taking over and performing as the legacy they have inherited. So it is only time that will tell us whether the vacuum will be filled or what will happen in future. But right now, to be very honest, there's a huge void, a vacuum in Maharashtra's politics. And today, the way Maharashtra's politicians have behaved, it sends out a message to entire country and especially to all those leaders who want to make insensitive remarks during such a time when the state is mourning, when the family is mourning, and sending out such messages. The way leaders in Maharashtra, the way politicians in Maharashtra, the way voters and the way people of Maharashtra have behaved, it sends out a signal to every politician sitting out there outside Maharashtra who want to create a controversy that in time of grief, you need not play unnecessary politics and do not end up hurting the sentiments and do not end up teasing the people who are hurt right now and are grieving.
Absolutely. Now, Mr. Amitabh Tiwari, let me come to you on that as well. When we talk about the legacy of Mr. Ajit Pawar, what would you have to say about that?
Of Ajit Pawar, I think we should keep in mind the fact that the development of Baramati earlier by Sharad Pawar and then later by Ajit Pawar, it shows how if a local representative, MLA, MP of a particular region is serious about the development of the core constituency, then what all can be done to develop that particular Vidhan Sabha or Lok Sabha to the for the benefit of the people. So I think Baramati today is a model constituency for all other MPs and MLAs to take lessons from. That if you have the intent, you can do wonders. And as Varun Bhai mentioned, I think, or somebody mentioned about the water, that Baramati would still get water even if there is issues somewhere else. Now, he was an administrator, being a deputy chief minister and a finance minister most of the times when he was deputy CM. Uh, Also, I think we have to see that he was very blunt in making statements and pushing back files or schemes which were detrimental to the state's economy. So, we've seen many times how he has been very vocal about those elements in the public. So, a strong administrator, a survivor in politics, having meandered through many parties, the Congress, the NCP, and now with the BJP. He shows how grit and determination can do wonders in politics for the development of the people.
Absolutely. Ms. Shah, let me just come to you on that as well. While there have been appeals, of course, to not politicize this issue, and that's something that we're making a concerted effort to not talk about. When we talk about the political flux going forward, one would really hope that perhaps parties would exercise some sort of restraint or at least wait and recalibrate their responses till after.
Yes, you are absolutely right. You see, looking at the political backlash and the theory of political conspiracy, Sri Sharad Pawar himself at 85, the senior most leader of the NCP, the much respected, the doyen of politics in Maharashtra, came out, made a media statement that please, there is no conspiracy in this. It was a fatal accident. It was a tragic accident, and please, the at the moment the opposition is weaponizing a tragedy. It should stop. Today we are mourning. We have to stand today with the Pawar family, the entire NCP family. Imagine, while talking to you, I feel so sad. I mean, I have no words. So you can imagine what the family must be going through. So therefore, please, please let us stand together as one for this great man, the statesman, the true Maratha leader of Maharashtra, son of the soil, a man having a grip on administration, Lokaneta, Jananeta, and stand for him. Stand that we care, we are for you, we are with the family. Of course, the investigation will be done. There is already an investigation ordered immediately by the chief minister. It is on the way. I think the team has already visited the site, and we will go and investigate matter thoroughly in a transparent manner, and we will also make it public. I have no doubt about it. But today, let us respect Ajit Dada. Let us stand together for the family. That is the only thing I would like to say. And Maharashtra will always remember Ajit Dada as a great statesman, as a tall leader that he was.
Absolutely, Mr. Singh. Let me just come to you, of course, at a time when the family is also urging not to politicize this issue, and there is no, of course, conspiracy here. We also have Yasha with us, who's been bringing us all the updates on this. Yasha, let me come to you on that. What can you tell us right now?
बारामतीकरांना की आपण प्लीज there are family also, like from Sharad Pawar, Supriya Sule, Sadanand Sule. The close family members have already reached Madhya Pradesh.
All right, we seem to have an issue with that line. We'll try and get Yasha back online with us. Mr. Singh, let me just come to you. Of course, when we are talking about the investigations that are going to be further carried out into the cause of this crash as well, that is something that remains under the scanner very much still. The immediate impact of the administrative plan to ensure continuity of key portfolios, decision making, these are some of the things that also remain in focus.
No, to be very honest, the administration, I don't see any problem because once any seat is vacated, the ministry automatically is handled by the chief minister for time being till the time a new minister is allotted to that particular portfolio. So right now, to be very honest, with Devendra Fadnavis at the helm of the affairs and Eknath Shinde also handling most of the departments, important departments, and with the session coming to, will be working soon in Maharashtra. I don't see any administrative issue that would raise up. Yes, yesterday, last night, when I have a habit of going through government resolutions every night before I go to sleep, and yesterday for years, to be after a lot many years, I saw no government resolution posted by the finance department. It did come as a surprise and shock because the department was headed by Ajit Pawar. Till the time I think the portfolio is officially allotted to someone, we may see that certain decisions may not come out, but I don't think it will hamper a lot because the chief minister is there. He will handle that portfolio and important decisions that are needed because finance department is a very important department. Every ministry in the government has to reach the finance department before they float out a tender, before they give out work, because it is the finance department that will be releasing the amount of money that has to be spent for that work. So absolutely, I don't think any government would want work to be hampered. And as of now, what I know is that decision has been taken that till the time a new minister is not allotted for that particular portfolio, as the protocol says, the chief minister shall be taking care of the department. So administration wouldn't be hampered. Talking about his party future, I don't see any issue in the party future also because there are multiple leaders. The party itself has many ex-deputy CMs right now and national leaders. And being a regional party, we always see that, people from the family are someone who lead the party. And I expect that if in future time comes, there would be someone from the Ajit Pawar's family who would lead the party and other leaders in NCP. You have to understand the DNA of NCP, why administration and the NDA are not in any danger, because most of the leaders in NCP are those who always and want to remain glued to power. So they wouldn't make any hasty decisions and they shall remain in
Right.
power. They shall remain in Mahayuti and things will continue as it was a day ago.
Right.